Welcome, I'm your Solada. So today I'm gonna bring you Lying Souls. The game is developed and published by Troxy Studios. The game came out yesterday, let's say like that, but it was to be a certain hour, but it wasn't on that hour that they had on Steam page. It was on a different one. It was later for me to record, so that's why I'm recording today. So the game is, what is this game? This game is an horror game, is what they are saying there, and walking simulator. At least they say it's walking simulator. At least they don't. They come in front of me saying like that. You have certain choice to do that will lead to later on the game. Those choices will have an effect, and I like that. I always like games that have choice that can affect the story. Of course, you can say, but what was the choice that I did that went to that side? Who knows? But it's always a good thing because like that, then you can replay the game, and it's always a good thing because it like makes the price worth to buy it and play it. So let's start here. Start the game. So one thing that I didn't knew, because I play a little bit them only to see how the game runs, but I didn't knew that the game will only bring the prologue and chapter 1, and then the chapter 2 and maybe other chapters. I don't know if they're gonna have mine other chapters. Maybe it's gonna be with DLC, and you can ask, but will the DLC be free or to pay? I don't know, because they don't say nothing on the Steam page. That's the issue. There is nothing on the Steam page saying that then you need to wait for chapters to come. So I was surprised by this. But, well, prologue. So. It's my verse, I better clean up before the guests arrive. Daily news: mysterious rat virus emerged. Financial institution affected. Last night, a mysterious computer virus appeared at local financial institution and now has spread to various companies. According to report, the virus calls itself Rat. At the moment, it is not yet clear how serious consequences of a legal hacker attack are and what the virus actually does. We were allowed to interview some employees of the affected. Suddenly my computer went down in the morning and all I could see was this rat. I just wanted to check my emails, but I couldn't use my mouse or keyboard, and the computer remained locked with a rat as background image. Meanwhile, specialists from the local authorities are already involved on trying to find out where the virus came from. What surprised specialists, however, is that, unlike other viruses, this one does not demand a ransom in the form of bitcoins or something similar. It seems to encrypt files and entire computers, but does not cause any other damage. Telephone booths affected. We are also aware of the information that downtown phone booths have been affected with this or another virus. At the moment, most of the phone booths are not available, only emit a sound of squeaking rats when calling. After a few seconds, the call is terminated. Jobs, savings and celebrations. In today's edition of the newspaper, the only good news: currently the price of electricity starts falling again. There will be vacancies in some restaurants again, and the long-planned botanical garden Poker will be complete in a few weeks, and we'll celebrate its opening with a party for all interests. Okay. Clean the room. Tell us what it says. Jesus. Nothing to clean. Here we have a book too. So it seems that it's our birthday and we start like as a kid to understand, okay? The game shouldn't be like this, so bright. It's only like this because I have the shadows in low, so that's why. That's why it seems like, oh my god, so bright. But no, it's because of shadows being low. Because on this computer, it's can't run like, I need to be careful with shadows and I have to put everything in low. Okay, nothing to pick up. On my birthday, I should be at home, clean the room. I need to search. Is there something missing? I'm missing something. Not in here. That is to read. Search better, kids. Aha, there it is. I finished clearing My mom said to get box from the garage. Yes. Send the kid to the garage. Nothing. Close. You can see the box going fire. Look at it. Poof. Yes. I could test to see if with the shadows going low, putting medium, if it decreases or not. See the difference? You can test to see if it affects or not. Because I went to the papers to move something too. Okay. Nothing in here. I need to find the box. Okay, there you go. The fuck? It's the phone! The fuck? Okay. So this seems another day because everything is different. It seems like. Okay, the scissor gets fired up from there. That's interesting. So now we need to collect the presents. Yeah, it seems that now it's different. It's another year because we have a cake again. This different. Little Adventure 2 into December 2011. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but this is another year already. Nothing. Writing. I can already write a little bit. My mom always learns with me. I'm definitely getting better already, Clara. So it seems that our mom is Clara. So this our mom, right? But it's like this that they don't because they didn't put the face. It's nothing. Scissors. Look at that scissors in there. I'm missing something. Oh, more presents. No, these we already put because these presents that I collected. There's something that I'm missing. Railroad. It's not cup. Holy shit. To get fire. I'm missing something. We need these to read, okay. Daily news, the rat virus is destroyed. There is an antivirus. This morning we received reports from countless companies that so-called special program against the rat virus has probably appeared. It is still unclear where this program came from and whether it involves further risks, but currently it seems to completely remove the rat virus from affected systems. Authorities currently consider the program to be harmless and are already deploying it widely in affected facilities. After using the program and removing the virus, the program deletes itself. We currently have no data on how many systems are still affected by the virus. The situation is getting better, fewer and fewer devices are being infected, and companies can calm down a bit. In the meantime, we now know most of the consequences of the virus. As we already reported in the last editions of newspaper, there were particularly automatic transactions in the area of financial institutions, which caused great damage to the affected companies. There was never a virus. Some rumors say this virus never caused any real damage, but was simply there for companies' advertising purposes. Private households and devices are also affected, which is why it's pretty safe to say that the virus was real. Most virus opponents say, why does an antivirus appear and why didn't you develop it yourselves? Redstack are the saviors. The program was probably developed and distributed by the security company Redstack. Redstack's market share has increased by about 20% after these actions. The company now offers antivirus programs and service in addition to security systems. Okay, it's the normal thing that antivirus companies do. Why do the lights appear? What the fuck? Jesus, why the light goes down? Okay, so another year, it seems. Now that is a plank in there. Nothing. We have a sofa. We can see that we are bigger. New cake, a cup, more books. Now the bed is different. Fucking banana on a drawer, of course. Water bottle. Can still see this. A cup and bottle too. Diary entry number 1. Today is my birthday. I wish you for a horse to play with. When I grow up, I want to have a real horse. Maybe mom will give me one for my birthday too. I think I'll just ask her if I'm getting a real horse, and if she says no, I can still wish for a toy horse. So I'm not getting a horse at all. My mom gave me a castle and some candy. Clara. Or are we Clara? Maybe it's like that. We are Clara. Maybe we are a girl and our name is Clara because that is our diary entry. So, see, because it's diary entry. So maybe we are Clara. The paper is falling down. You can see it. Ooh. So maybe we are Clara. So what now, I suppose? That we are. That's why we gave a castle and candy. So what I suspect is that we are Clara. Oh, Jesus. Nothing to interact. Like the clock is annoying. Nothing in here. I should look around the rest of the house first. You can't run because I tried shift, I can't run. So let's go up. Aha, there is a paper. Diary entry number 2. I also went out for ice cream today with my mom and brother. Unfortunately, I dropped my ice cream, but I got a new one. My brother thought it was hilarious that I dropped my ice cream. Mom was pretty mad afterwards. On the way home, I got the Lily's Adventure magazine from a girl who didn't need it anymore. I was so happy about it, Clara. So, it is confirmed that we are a girl and we are Clara. And we have a brother. Nothing. My father blocked his door. No one is allowed in there. I'm curious. Suspicious payments. Okay, something is happening here. I'm still wondering where the payments are coming from. My notes help me put it all together, but somehow it doesn't explain itself to me. Tracing them will be difficult, but I already have a guess. Also, transfers are all categorized as a security. It's best with that such large sums of money are being transferred to different accounts at the exact same time as this fire shows up. It also has something to do with this security company. I should keep working. Red Stack, number 1 security company? Should be safe though. Okay. I was in there with him sometimes. In that place that is blocked. So now we through here. Get the garage again. See if there's nothing to read. The tape. Okay. A chair with a briefcase. What is this? To tie up someone? We're an ambulance or a cop? A bottle on a bed. Now 2 chairs. Shooting. Yeah, someone is dead. A van. Okay. Can't interact with that. There's a bottle. Can I interact? Yes. It was to interact with the bottle. Okay, so the... Okay, so we are in a weird place, because, like, look at this. Nice transition. Where am I? So, this is real, I can't feel my body. So, something happened that we don't know. Because we only saw that, like, shared someone, a fire, ambulance, something happened. So, we need to scope what's happening, right? Can turn out that. Blocked pipes. There has been a problem with the pipes here for weeks. The noise are also getting worse and worse. That can't go on like this. The janitor's toolbox has also been restocked. The problem has to be fixed immediately so that no damage occurs in the sewer system. In some office there was already water damage because the water no longer drained. Hopefully the problem is solved in the next few days, otherwise it will have to be discussed with everyone. Okay. A camera. Looking to the exits. Can't open the exits. This is where we went. This is where we came from. Maybe now we can open this. Yep. What? The hell? So open the door. It closed automatically. Something to read? Yep. ID card delivery. Dear sir or madam, herewith we deliver 50 ID cards and 7 boxes with paper according to your order. The ID cards are in the enclosed packaging and are intended for use in your company. Please check the delivery for completeness and contact us if you have any questions or complaints. Yours sincerely, E-Logic Supply. Okay, nothing more to read. Because notes and records is for you to understand a bit of the story. Can go up in there. We can go in here. And this is locked. Okay, we have 3 ways to go. Let's go from here. Nothing. Locked. Locked too. There's something in here. The Blue Room. Recent test results actually show that our change work. Perhaps we should darken the room even more to enhance the effect. We should also let the others know that the room is open for use again from now on. I asked staff to sign the agreement that patients will not be sent to the room multiple times in one day. The document will be available in the office. We also have to take action in time to be able to send more patients into the room in less time without them interact with each other. It may be time for a second room or a new project with more possibilities. But it's closer to. Interesting. So he has to be through here. So if you went immediately through here, you wouldn't be able to read, right? Or maybe you could, because you can go back. I thought that was a paper to read. There's more through here. No paper to understand. Oh, an ID card, okay. Our father, the photo of our father, right? It doesn't say. Observation room. Can't see nothing, and the others are offline. It's a fucking share. There's a paper. Damaged recordings. I sent all recordings from the last 30 days to the processing team. The recordings from tray number 27 were apparently damaged and could not be used. Please make sure we have usable recordings from patient 0035 immediately. If it doesn't work, screw the guidelines and send her to the Blue Room again. So maybe we weren't in. We maybe are the patient 0035, and we weren't on our house. We are an experiment. Is what I'm starting to guess. Because her, you understand, it's us, we found a way to get out of there, That's our father because of those portraits that we had on our house. I came from there. Okay. Observation protocol, headstock secured, patient 0035, confidential. 7 a.m. Patient is awakened, the music plays. 8:30, breakfast is provided. The television is turned on, broadcast for information power for 10:30, multimedia activities are not allowed. Patient would like to watch a movie. Lunch is provided, patient declines to eat. Observation room is changed to because of patient begins talking to himself. Recordings are read in trade number 27. The is turned off. Patient uses the restroom. Patient is sitting still. Television is deactivated. Patient sent to further examination. Nothing happened in 7:45. Then patient is sent to bed. Redacted. So they were watching us. Is it because again the toy? Okay. This doesn't work. Seems. 007 can't open. 0012. 0014. That 45. That I think it's ours. Okay, it's not scary at all. What the fuck? Two, and I think it's a 1? Nothing. Like medicine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Door opener like that. Oh shit, Jesus Christ. Stand on the door opening like that? Fuck. She's even scared looking at the door opening. So for now I think it's us, that we are the patient 0035. That's what I'm thinking. Because, but you can say, but you could get out of your bedroom. Yes, but... But we could be chapter 1. So that was only the prologue. Press F to toggle your flashlight. Okay, fucking crowd. So let's search through here. Can we go? There's a paper. The forest is my favorite place in our forest. I like to sit here and watch everything that happens in the forest. The path has been closed for a long time, so no person walks here either. My brother was often here too. We made paper airplanes together. That was so much fun. There we go. Now we can run. Okay. The phone booth. For sale. The house. It's blocked in here. Okay. Trash can. So when we heard that in the beginning on the prologue, maybe it was the future us, right? It's hard for now to say what it was, but I think. Let's see if there is a paper or not. Because I'm seeing that the game will be around the papers and records for the player to understand. That's what I'm thinking. If you don't find, you can get a little bit lost in the story. Okay. Open. What happened in here? See, this is the house that we were with Clara. Only if now we are playing with a different character, can be that too, right? So console, because we know this room in the prologue. So maybe now we are playing with a different character, not with Clara. That was from the prologue, and of course not in that place sync. This is what I'm guessing now. Redstack Watch Report. After rumors went public that Redstack was conducting illegal activities instead of providing security, activists tried to get onto several of the company's private properties to gather evidence of this group. The group, which calls itself Redstack Watch, now also claims that the company is violating at least 5 laws by, for example, laundering money and defrauding its customers. The activists have already held several demonstrations in front of the company premise and have also tried to enter it. Redstack denies the allegations and claims that they comply with all applicable laws and do not engage in illegal activities or defraud their customers. The company has filed a trespassing charge against the Redstack Watch activists. The investigation is still ongoing. Okay, I need to remember where I came from. We can open everything. This is the backyard. Okay, through here we can't go more, okay. Can we go up? No. Okay. This is the backyard and the tree house. So the Redstack was, people found out they were doing illegal stuff. The normal of certain companies, right? Is this the bathroom? Yes, this is the bathroom. Can't interact here with nothing. There's nothing to interact in here. So this goes through here. Okay. I need to make sure, and this goes to the bathroom. That door is locked. We can't interact because we're gonna need something. So here is, of course, the father. Close this door. The entrance door. Let's go up. We can open this one. Books, there you go. The birthday was the bed of the kid that we were playing on the prologue. There's a lot of papers. Diary entry number 3. Dear Diary, it's me again, Clara. I haven't been in touch for a week now because we went on an excursion. We experienced a lot together. I also got along with everyone else. That has more and more to do with work. Meanwhile, I'm often alone in my room or meet up with friends. Dad is also acting pretty weird. He's almost only in his room or not at home. He discusses all the time with Mom but about his work and that he is about to uncover something big. He has nailed wooden beams in front of our windows for some reason. Okay, so he was discovering something big. Diary entry number 4. Today was another one of those days where Mom and Dad were fighting. I don't know what to do about it. It hurts me to see how unhappy they both are. Mom is also always out and about now, looking for new subjects for her photographs. She says that it's good for her to focus on something else and that she needs to exercise her creativity. I do miss her, but our relationship is not so good right now. Luckily, I have my brother Lucas, with whom I always get along well. We do a lot together and I always feel comfortable around him. I wish that mom and dad will get along again and that they will be happy like they used to be, but I'm afraid that this will not change for a long time. Okay. The brother of Clara is Lucas. But we know that on first diary entered, she said that the brother didn't like Clara. Why it changes, right? Maybe the key is in the garage. Okay, so let's go to the garage. Always going to the garage. I should look for a hammer in front of the house in the garden. In the garden, okay. There we go. It's hammer time. Okay, it removes the hammer immediately. Okay. Your order: five 200 yellow stickers, digital camera, black work shoes with steel caps, ammonia, chalk, 2 liters container, 2 times protective gloves, power strips, small home server system, safe. I remember we found a safe. It was in here, right? Oh, there's another paper. No, it's the same. What? Why these 2 equal? Is it equal? Let me see. Yeah. Redstack is lying. I'm so close to expose this fake company. Once the police knows everything, Redstack will no longer enjoy their positive reputation. I just need some more evidence and I can bust them. My PC has been giving me more trouble than good lately, though. Some progress has stopped the work and strange things are happening. I think it's about time to kick this ancient piece of metal out of the house and get a new one. Okay, so Clara wasn't on a project. It wasn't on that place. It seems like. But the father of Clara was trying to show that Redstack was lying. But why we have 2 times the same paper in here and here? That's kind of weird. So the father of Clara was trying to prove that Redstack was lying. But he needed a new PC. Ah, there is the key. Thank you. Let's get out. So, because he tried to find that Redstack was lying, something happened to the family. Okay, so this is the bedroom of the parents. So let's start search in here. So we see Clara, the photograph of the kid. The bathroom. Holy shit, a lot of shit. I don't feel good at all. I need to get some fresh outside. Calm the fuck down. We try to search in here. There's a paper. Note, I've been researching Redstack again today and getting deeper into it. However, I am now afraid that people from Redstack might take notice of me and try to silence me. I have a really bad feeling about this. I'm going to delete all the evidence I've collected so far and give up my research for evidence against Redstack. I don't want to bring my family into this, and I don't want to risk anything happening to them. However, I will continue to ask around and hope that the right people find out about Redstack and do something about it. There we go. I managed to break into 1 Redstack PCs and steal some data. Everywhere was the text, "Together we create technology progress that will change humanity." What is this? I found information about the Blue Room, there we go, and a project called Grids, which I don't know what it is. I also found a list of names and age of various people. This list only includes minors. What the hell is going on there? So, they use kids in there, to that project called Grids. Redstack revealed. I was right, I discovered something very disturbing today. Red Stack has bought several empty properties again. I approached one of these properties and could see that something illegal was going on there for sure. I could listen to a conversation. Two men were talking about a mysterious blue room and some people to fix the room. That sounds very strange to me. I did some research on the internet and found out that Red Stack handles these large sums of money. I will continue to ask around and try to find out more about this problem. I really need to find out what they are up to and we can stop them. Nothing else? A floppy disk? Do I need to put the floppy disk on the PC? No. Because we collected floppy disk, right? Or it's like that bug that gets fired like crazy. Because we can't interact with the PC. Okay. So she said that she needs to get fresh air. What the fuck? Oh, the van? I don't know if I got the floppy disk or not. I need to take a good look around here. But this is the problem. There is like these transitions is kind of weird because we are near the van and whoop, now we are here. Why? But for what I'm understanding is that the dad of Clara found out something about Red Stack. He was going to show to the world about Red Stack, and Red Stack start to go against the family of him. It is what it is. It's easy to understand. And now the problem is, who are we, right? Now, like we are someone that starts continued search. Are we from the family? That's the issue. Can't open. Like I don't know if I got a floppy disk or not, because it can be like the scissors you can try to catch and they go out of the air. Because of the physics. So this is the symbol of Red Stack, right? From my understanding, that is the symbol of Red Stack. In here, isn't there a door? Doesn't seem so. How you enter in here, it's kind of weird. Ah, there is something in here. News today, the doors were left open again a few days ago. Please everyone make sure when leaving the area at all doors are locked. Thank you. You can pick up your new employment paperwork in the office. Please do so on the morning shift. We need a new night guard. The last one won't show up here after he fell asleep on the job. Additional info. Everyone continue to be careful. More and more self-proclaimed activists are showing up wanting to get on the site to do some crap. Just keep the idiots away. We have nothing to hide after all. Have a wonderful day. Red Stack. There we go. It is the door. Yes, you can enter. I don't think that should be open. Nothing's only to this. Close this once. What the fuck is that? Okay, in here there is nothing. Some bugs. Can I interact with that? No. More papers. Lock the doors. You can't always forget to lock the doors. Yes, the same door was open again. You are lucky that nobody came except some rats. If something like that happens again, we all feel the consequence. Lock the damn door. Okay. It was only to read that. Okay, so can go in front. Nothing to interact in here. Always search for everything, because you're gonna need the papers to understand the game. The story of the game, right? Let's say like that. Nothing. That's why I'm going side, and then in front. See if I don't miss nothing to understand for now the story, because then the problem is dividing the game in chapters. Is like how much time it's gonna take to release chapter 2, right? That's gonna be an issue. Lock this one. That's one thing that in certain games that I don't like when they release by chapters. I don't like because of that, because like imagine they release only after 4 months. You forgot about the game, you forgot about the story. A door. It seems that bar is not on. I should look for a power box. Okay, power box. It's the only papers. Power box. Keeps restricted. Through gear, no, it can't be that, right? I want to make sure. Power box. Doesn't open. This one doesn't open too. Because that's the power box. There's the door in here. Talkpad is locked. What is wrong with you? Huh. Can't interact with this. So it has to be this one. But is it on or what? That's the issue. I don't know if it's on or not. Because we can interact, but nothing happens. Search more. Maybe this one? No? Because it's only that we can interact. Because in here is only that, computer, nothing else. Right, yeah, it's only that. This locked too. This not to interact. And this where's the truck and nothing else. Here there's nothing. But like the power box, it has to be that. But or I'm forgetting something, what to do, or I'm being dumb. Because they let you interact, but it's like doesn't work. See? It doesn't let you interact. Like you can interact, but nothing works. Do we need to find a key? Is it? We can't jump. Okay. Close. Do we need to find a key or something? That's the problem. Like, it lets you to interact, but nothing happens. See? Like, you don't know what you are doing. This is the issue, like, what I'm doing. Do I need to press? Because nothing works. It says to find the power that, but what I need to do? Do I need a key, something like that? Because it's same thing as this one. Maybe I need to find that. No, these are same. So maybe you need to find something. You need to check. That's to be something. Because this is the only door that I think we can open. Fire alarm. Can't get this. Ah, there is a key. God damn it, man. The problem is the key is small, that's the issue. Or you need to be careful moving to see it. You need to pay attention, like it's yellow top. That's not to here. For some door. Maybe this one. Nope. Maybe this one. No. So in the start there was another door. Like we got a key. There we go. There we go. That's with these. Double shift. I was assigning another shift. I just don't feel like watching everything anymore. Nothing happens anyway. I'll just go straight home and sleep after I finish everything. At home I'll make myself something delicious to eat and then that's it for today. Yes, I overheard a conversation that someone had secret pocketed some of the money. I guess that's the problem. Anyway, I'm going home. Okay. So now that we open it, can we open this one? No? No, but it opens interact with this one. But in here is what for? Because you can't pass key card. There you go. It's for the key card in here, so you need to come from here. First you need to come to here to get the key card. And like that, now that you have the key card, you come through here. Okay. Now that was lucky. What? No. Key card is not for here? Because that is like to do a scan, right? the fuck? Sound went kind of weird. Even scared me. Fuck. Because we have the key card. The key card should be for there. What? I say to close this. Yeah, it doesn't stay close. Get bucket. The sound like Jesus. Doesn't work. Nothing opens. So am I missing something? Because I have the key card. Yeah, I have the key card, but for what? We can't pass through here, no? The key card is for what? It can't be, the key card won't be for a computer. That will be stupid. Not to enter on the truck. It's locked. Maybe it was we needed to close that, because I'm not seeing what to do more. We can't select the items, right? Let me see the controls. No. Yeah, everything is bugged. Look at this. The game got bugged and everything. I think we have the key card, but the game doesn't even read. That's what I'm thinking. It got bugged and everything. Look at this. Yeah, everything got bugged. I think the game doesn't progress because it's bugged. Because I pick up the key card and doesn't work. The key card was in here, I pick and should open that door and doesn't open. And like that bugged. Because you don't have nowhere to go anymore. Because these doors doesn't open. Do we have the key card that should open that doesn't open? But I think it's the game bugged, and that's why okay, you can't progress now. Because I don't have anything else to do. Well, let me see if going to my menu, if you take out this. You need to see. We already know what is in there, so it's going to try to be fast. Because I think the game bugged in there, because they want us to do something, but didn't, like, it didn't read that I did that. That's what I'm thinking. Didn't knew that I did what I did. It was like the game couldn't read more. That's what I'm seeing. Sometimes can occur these type of bugs. Keys in the garage. Need to do this. Look for a hammer. Trying only to be fast to reach to where we were. Okay, pick up this. Okay, the key's in here. One thing is that they need to put the keys more visible, or they put something blinking, right, like that you can read. Because sometimes when they don't put is one thing that's bad. That's a mouse only. I don't feel good, I need to get out of here. 3 shots, and we see the van. Because it means that the Red Stacks knew about him and went against and found him and kidnapped and killed. Put flashlight. So where was the key? Here is the key. On my first time I didn't. On the other time I didn't saw that key in there. Open. Turn on. Why is that closed if this was okay, see, the key card is in here. We pick up, right? If the key card is in there, we need to go through here, because in here requires a key card. So instead of pressing the door, press in here. It seems that power is not on. I should look for a power box. What? A power box? One that was full. You already saw many times. This one, but right? But these two open and close. This, but it's not this because it's too close. power box is those shoes that exist, but both work for the same. See, this for the same. This is what I feel it's weird. It's like these only the power box that we can interact, right? See, nothing opens. I don't have a flashlight. No, but then we have this one, but this one you cannot interact. So is this a game bug? Is this a game bug that one should open and the other will one is that near that garage will open the garage and the other will open the door but doesn't work because both are working for one. Is it a bug? Because both work for the same. This door we can't open. This door doesn't open because it's like saying that it needs to be the other side. And here you can't pass. That's the issue. It doesn't open the other door. Because that one from that house shouldn't open this. This should open this. So why the other is not working? First of all, it should be on and off. Not like, oh well, press. I'm not understanding. Because the purpose was to open that, and then you will come in here. Because you'll get the key cards, and with the key card you could go. So why both are doing the same thing? See, it's open, and now it's closing. No, it's open again. No, it's closing. See. Why two are working for the same? Shouldn't be that for here. Yeah, but nothing works. That's not good. Because I feel like it's not beatable because you don't have more power box to interact because you have this one in here, right? You have this one, but this one is not interactable, meaning that something is wrong in here. We can't go back. And there's nothing. Because this should open that. Because when you go for first time in there, you try to interact and it doesn't work, the garage. You come over here and it works then. But this is open, the garage. And it shouldn't open. That shouldn't open the garage. Why it's opening the garage? What I think it's not correctly done. I think the mistake from the developer was putting both of them equal, right? It's the same thing, and because of that, the game is not reading correctly. Because it's reading that close the garage and opens the garage if you want. Doesn't read that you have the key card, because you catch the key card and the game says, oops, you know, you don't have the key card. See, it opens this. If I go to the other, it closes. Because the purpose was this. You for give the power, you come over here, you collect the key card, and then you will go to that place, and as you can see, there is other power in there. See, there is the other in there, that then you will open. Because you can't jump, you can't do nothing. You can't knock nothing. Because if it was to knock something, I would understand, but no, but it's because if you collect a key card, it's for to use the key card. Because this you can't interact, because this will be for you to close the garage. If you could pick up the stairs, you'll understand, okay, you need to go up, but you can't. Because the purpose in here is for you to collect that. The purpose of going to that door is for you to open the garage, collect the ID card, and then you come over here. See, but the game doesn't say. See, nothing works. And the game says that needs power. And this one you can't interact, because it's not interactable. This. No, they don't like only this. They don't show wires. I thought that too, that falling wires will work, but the problem is this. Like, you don't have nothing else to interact. I thought it could be computer. I think there is a bug, because the one that will give the power, right, that you will give the power, is the same as the garage, so it's opening and closing the garage. See, it's open, the garage in there. I go in here, it's only to see, and I go in here. This should only give the energy, and it's closing the garage. See, shouldn't be like that, because if you are this one is near, right? This is near. This should be one to close, not to, and that one shouldn't close that. That one should only give energy. Because even in here, when you come here, even says I need to find a power box. See, close, close. Meaning that one of these are wrong. Meaning that both are doing the same work, and they both are powering this one and not doing what should do. That's opening giving energy. So I think it's a game bug in here. Because I want to say, oh, you need to pick something to give energy. Okay, I will be, but you don't have nothing to interact. You don't have anything more to do. So what I'm thinking is that in this part, the game bugged out. Like they need to do different, right? Like, instead both of them being the same thing like this, one needed to be a different box that was only energy. Say, instead of saying danger, should we say energy, and this one will be for here. Because both work for this one, and don't give energy to that. Don't give energy. They give energy, right? Because in the beginning you can't open this one. Yeah, see, it doesn't let the play go inside. But see the bug? This was open, right? This was open, and it's closed immediately still. I think it's bugged, this. Because this only open and the other closed. So what I think is this bugged. Because the objective was to pick the key card, you will go through there, there is another thing that you need to press maybe, and you'll go upstairs in there. And then maybe to exit you'll go through there because both lead to the same shit, or maybe you need to power on that and you'll then go there and we'll go up. Yeah, it needed to be then through there because that place is closed. So what I'm thinking is that in here the game is bugged. It's not working how it's supposed to be. Because you can't select the key card, right? Yeah, because they don't have the key, like a key to show different things, like you pick it, and doesn't work. Yeah. I think this is a game-breaking bug. You can't advance. Because the thing simple that they are showing is that there is a mistake in here. In this one that you open, you find the key and you should open, right? You open with the key and you press it. It's doing that only, and shouldn't be. Because doesn't give is like not working for here. That's the issue. There is nothing else to do. So it's a glitch. Because then it's easy to understand what you'll need to do. You'll go through there, you will give you energy, you'll go then through here. If I'm right, you'll go through here, you'll go up, you'll do something in there, and that will open this door for something that's in there, you can see. But it's not working how it was, because the box are the same. The box are the same, and both are giving only for one thing. Because this should supposed to be the energy and not the other thing. So let's try one more time. So what I'm gonna now do again is I go to the door. I gonna collect the key right first, like that we have. Go to that door, see that door saying you need to give energy. I'll go to the door, open, give the energy, and try to open. Try to open now. Go give energy, open the thing, and then I go for that. How I say, then I go for. I will show. Then it's hard to say how I'm thinking. Like, even I got confused how I was thinking. Because see, when he picks up, it's like immediate like this. So the ID card should stay like this. But the problem is, we already one time collect an ID card. And there was no issue. Why the problem in here, I think, is the thing of the energy that's bugged. I think it's not the ID card that's bugged, I think. What I'm thinking is that it's the... I found something, it was like a pen, but wasn't in here, right? It was on the other place, then I was to put. Right, the pen wasn't in here, that I found one pen, and then I want to put on computer that nothing worked. Because this in here is easy to understand how it is. You come here, you open, and we're like, whoa, so many shit in here, guys. You search for everything. You're like, holy shit, a lot of shit. You see, oh, a key, okay, a key. You're like, oh, papers. If you didn't read, you search everything, right? You're like, holy shit. Nice, you open this, blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay. I have a key, let me search. You go search. You see nothing to interact. And then you come here. You're like, oh, there's something to interact. It seems that power is not on. I should look for a power box. You are like, okay, a power box. And you see this power box, right? You see this one. You see this one power box. You are okay, I can interact. Nothing works. You are like, okay, nothing works. So the key is for something else. Let me search. You try this one. Nothing. Right? Because I know where is the key, only to show. Nothing. You are like, okay, I need to search for where is the key. The key doesn't work for this one. So you are like, okay. So you go, you see, oh, there is something else in there. Right? There is something else in here. And it works, the key. You use the key. You open, oh, a power box. But see, it's opening, it's closed. See, now this is the issue. See, it closed the garage. Why it closed the garage? Right, the garage was already closed. So I think this is the bug, that the game reads that you press already in the garage, and in here it doesn't say that you need a key card. I think that's the bug. Because you go there and you press and it's closing the garage. On that place, when you press for first time, it closes this place. Meaning there is some an issue that is not giving the energy. You pick up the key card, you are like, oh nice, I have the key card. Like I was, oh my god, I got the key card. I can go. Let's see if it opens or not. See, doesn't open. Because the bug is that when you go to that place, now I pay attention, when you go to that place, it closes the garage. Meaning that the game immediately shows that both of them on that place and this one, both are working only for this one. The bug is this one opens, gets all glitchy one, you can see mid root like this, that is to open, and that one is to close. What it's showing is both of them are giving same thing. They both are doing the same thing, giving energy only to, because you could see that when I pressed the first time, didn't work, right? Because didn't have energy. So I went there, in that place, and it closed immediately the garage. So meaning that both of that are working only for one. So it can be a glitch, or only I'm being blind. But I think it's a glitch. I think I'm not being blind. Because there is nothing else to interact, you can't drive, right, you can't open the vans. There is nothing else to give energy. There is that one, right, there is that one that it's not interactable. because you can't interact. There is nothing else more to interact inside those places. There is nothing else to give that you can do. This one is interactable now. See? Is it? But not the other time wasn't interactable. Now it's interactable. So is that the power box? So both working there? Let's see. There you go. But the other time wasn't interactable. Okay, now it was interactable. So maybe I did something else that bugged out in the game. Okay. So that green is the power box. Okay. So, but the other time wasn't interactable. Because I passed through there with like walking and didn't let to interact. Okay, thank God I can progress. Whew. Okay. The other times didn't appear to interact. Hey, sometimes starting, it's not starting, right? It's like starting from the beginning of chapter 1 can work. Thank God. Nothing, I've already been there, only to check everything if I don't miss something. At the same time, papers, of course. Whiskey. Okay, now we can go up in here. A lot of cash. And like that we open that door. But no paper. A printer. Staff John Davis, shift start 6:40 a.m., shift end 3:40 p.m., break 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., clock it out, yes. Mark Wilson, okay, same thing, Peter Schiff, Tom Jones, Emily Williams, David Brown, and Sarah Miller. Yeah, but Sarah Miller, clock it out, no. Okay, there's a key. We know for what it is. Lighter. Yes, you can say didn't you miss a pen drive or like that. The floppy disk. I don't know if it was on the house or was on the Prologue that was the floppy disk. Okay. So in here was only to pick this key and see that paper saying that Sarah Miller didn't clock it out. Because I found one time that floppy disk, but I don't know for what it was. So, do you see? I was putting the key and the game wasn't ready that I was putting the key and then it worked. Sometimes the things doesn't work. I was putting on both doors and wasn't working and then it worked. Okay, again that toy. What the? Ah, okay. A knife, a bottle destroyed. The little girl, we have both. She will convince him to talk, even if not. I'm sure his little girl will be very sad, and she's a good test subject for our new ideas anyway. Right now he's not talking yet, but it won't be long. As soon as we have everything we need, I will let you know. Okay. Where's my flashlight? Gasoline, right? It's only for that. This close. There must be something that I'm missing. something, because that can was open, could be that. Eric was here. Eric. Who the fuck is Eric? Bullet shells. Okay. Was to get out of there. The last word, was it really the last word? Did he say so much with just one word? Now caught in a cycle, in a grid, in a phase, now gathering thoughts in his sleep. Was it really worth it? And that's the end of the prologue and chapter 1. That of course now is like this is the issue, right? Like people will need to wait for chapter 2, and I don't know how many chapters. They only show that chapter 2 coming soon. So what I'm thinking is that it's only chapter 2, right? But he can make other story, but doesn't put that he will have chapter 3 because he's only working on chapter 2. The problem is, first of all, how much time will have the players to wait? The problem of games when they release by chapters is how many months or years they need to wait. I won't think that it's years, right? I think it's not gonna be years, but I think it's gonna be at least months to see the next chapter. The problem is that there is how many months people will need to wait. The problem is, because of being months, people will forget about the game, and if people then remember of the game, they don't remember the story, meaning that they will need to do everything again. And that's gonna be the issue. Because I will prefer that they will release the game immediate complete, right, with all chapters on the game. Like that, the players will beat the game and will enjoy the story because it's kind of cryptic, the story. So players will enjoy the story because it's cryptic, and you need to understand very well. You need to read all the papers to understand the game, the story, right? It's one thing that they recommend is for the player to read the papers and everything that exists to read. Like that, you start to understand everything that's happening. Because you can't skip that, because if you can skip, you're going to be lost in the game. You're going to be lost in the game. So it's one thing that I like is that the developer is saying you need to read the papers, and it's hard to miss the papers. It's hard. So you will always find all the papers. And they are cryptic because you are trying to understand, then you see other things, you are like, wait a minute. But one thing is easy to understand is Red Stack is doing something bad. Laundry, and we saw that the father of Clara, that is the kid that you play on the prologue, in the beginning of the prologue, was trying to show to the people that Red Stack was doing something bad. But then, of course, he starts to be afraid of them, so to not put the family in danger. He starts to stop, but then he starts to ask around other people about that, and they start to help him. And so Red Stack capture them. I think capture the father and Clara is what I'm thinking. And then, of course, we see some shots in there. And I think they killed the father of Clara, because was his last words in the end saying that. So I think they killed him, and they say that the child can be good for the test subject, to be a good test subject. So Clara then starts to be a test subject for that blue room on Red Stack, Now the question is, who are we, right? Who are we that then we start to play in the end of the prologue and in chapter 1? That's the question. Who are we? Are we a journalist? Are we someone close to that family, that of the Clara's family? Are we the wife? So that's the issue. Who are we playing with? Of course, on next chapter maybe can be everything explained on the future chapters, but the problem is going to remember that. But yeah, so like, if you want to give it a shot, only to see if you like it or not, and like that, then you can have everything prepared for chapter 2 when it's to come out. They don't say it, so but you can. I'll see, give it a shot because it's good. Like if you like critic story, you're gonna enjoy it. Yes, there's some it's like a little bit jump scares because of the noise, nothing else. And in that chapter, then on that part, it was kind of like some in one time I passed through that green box and didn't have nothing to interact, so I thought, okay, it has to be those boxes. You think it's bugged, but it's not. So it's kind of weird. But like when you like then when I saw that I could interact, then you could progress, and it's not that hard to see everything because the keys. One thing that I will say, the keys should be at least blinking or bigger because sometimes you can't see because it's the desks are white and the key is yellow, so sometimes can confuse you. Your eye can get confused because you don't see very well sometimes, and because of the flashlight too, of course. But overall, like the story is cryptic. You need to read everything, so it's good. The gameplay is, like I say, is a walking simulator. Of course, in terms of jump scares, there isn't a lot. It's only because of the noise that you are like, holy shit, what's happening? So it's only that. But overall, it's good. But the only thing that I need to criticize is again releasing by chapters, because people will the players will forget about the game because first of all they don't on Steam page they don't say about that's going to be by chapters. Second, they don't say how much time it will be released. People need to wait for chapter 2 and how many chapters it is, and then if it's months people will forget about the game, and if you don't forget about the game you will forget about the story. That's the issue, meaning that you need to do everything from the start at least to remember the story. But yeah, but if you want to play something, because like I said, these 2 weeks there isn't a lot of games coming out because of the holidays, and you want to play something new, you can go on Steam, it's already available. You play the prologue and chapter 1. Still don't know, I don't know what means your decisions, because for now you don't see nothing about decisions, but maybe it's later, who knows. But yeah, if you want to give it a shot, it's available already on Steam, very cheap. So yeah, and give your feedback to developers too for the next chapter. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.